Alright then, let's wrap up Season 5 with FC Vaduz. Because we've got to get a move on with FM24 now announced. And just in case you hadn't heard, I've got an affiliate link again with Fanatical. You can find it down at the top of the description and in the pinned comment. Use the code DGFM24 for an extra 5% off, cheaper than Steam. But FC Vaduz, we know we were screwed out of the Swiss title once again. But we could pick up trophies elsewhere as we ventured into the Europa League knockout rounds and compete in the Liechtensteiner Cup. And yeah, that last one is about as surefire a thing as you can get in the world of football, but we're going to find out what happened nonetheless. First up, our Europa League round of 16 clash with Apoel Nicosia. We started with an early spring evening in the Cypriot capital, and Lorenz Kraus was on hand in the first half with our starter for the night. The main course was served up by Cristiano, a delightful through ball washed down by Pepsi. And we finished with a late dessert provided by the sweet strike from Burmester. 3-0, and it looked like a place in the quarterfinals was on the menu. Our Golden Boys would make sure of that in the home leg, as first Lorenz Kraus, who else? And then Fabio Burmester found the back of the net in a scintillating first half. We would ease off somewhat in the second half and Apoel Nicosia would get a consolation goal. But this was all about Vaduz and an aggregate 5-1 win. No easy games at this stage, of course, as we were paired with Sevilla in the quarters. Should we win, a potential semi-final clash with Marseille or Spurs awaits. But at least we were in the opposite side of the draw to our nightmare opponents, Lyon. We went close early in the home leg as Fair's free kick was tipped over. We also had a great chance midway through the half as Holdago went close after this run. And then an even better chance moments later with a scramble in the box that saw a Holgado shot blocked and then Burmester firing against the post. And we weren't done dominating this game just yet as Burmester hit the post once again from this fine header. Now those of you who've played several hundred FM seasons over the years, over different versions, are probably thinking right now, this isn't going to be our night and Sevilla are going to sneak a win. And I hate it when you're right. Sure enough, right from the kickoff in the second half, our illustrious Spanish opponents were on the attack. The ball finding its way to Ocampos, and don't you just hate this game sometimes? Burmester's involvement in the drama of the evening was not quite over though, as he stole the ball from a distracted defender and a few short passes later had it in the back of the net. But it was offside, of course it was. 1-0 was how it would finish. A very big opportunity missed. And then the return leg. Ocampos opened the scoring early. Then Gabriel Ishuk got outsmarted by Oscar, and Montiel made it 2 on the night. When En-Nesyri made it 3, well, visions of Lyon last year flashed before my eyes. But wait, what was this? Fair? Fabio Fair gave us a glimmer of hope as he pulled one back within a minute. A glimmer was all it would be though, as Sevilla bagged 2 more in the second half. And for the second year in a row, we exited Europe in embarrassment. Still, we have to be proud of ourselves for making it this far on the budget that we have. A sentiment Sport Bible agreed with as they named us overachievers for the competition, and recognition for Lorenz Kraus as he was named the Europa League Young Player of the Season. So that left us, yet again, with one shot at silverware for this season. The fabled Liechtensteiner Cup. And we have to go all the way back to October 2026 for the quarterfinals. Another clash with our own reserve team. Welcome back, Spideys. And an easy enough win as the first team ran riot. The semi-final was also a 7-0 rout as poor Ruggles couldn't even get a shot on target. Alright, so we are one more time after Liechtensteiner Cup glory. We're playing Balzers in the final. We're doing this one as a live com. The first time we've done a live com since season 1. Why? Because this is potentially a momentous occasion. It is the final game for Lorenz Kraus before his big move to Juventus, before this loan back arrangement comes to an end. So although he's not fully fit and he's in need of a rest and all of that, we want to send him out on a high. And of course, we're going to see him for Liechtenstein in the future, but for now, it's almost like a testimonial for an 18-year-old. Now, if I look a bit different to earlier in the video, it's because I'm recording this before I recorded the other bit. It's just the way things worked out. I want to get this recorded and play ahead, and then I'll be going back and recording the other episode later. It's kind of all technical YouTube content creation stuff. But anyway, we have got here an early highlight. Let's see what we can do with this. Lopez out to Edu. Edu with the strike that hit the bar early on. But we want Krauss. Krauss is the main focus tonight. We want Krauss to be getting on that score sheet more than once. Okay, here's a chance. Fabio Fair, soon to be donning the Liechtenstein shirt, of course. I'm not wearing my Liechtenstein shirt at the moment, but you know what I mean. It was instinct. Nothing comes of that, but maybe something of this. Krauss, he's a bit out of position there, but he's working his way into the box. All the way back to Hamel, though. Let's see, can we get something here? I've got a feeling it's coming. Johnson, one of our signings, who for some reason, I may have already explained this, hasn't been able to play. And there we go. Fabio Fair opens the scoring on 10 minutes. And we're straight back into it from the kickoff. I don't know if you noticed that there, but for some reason, Fabio Fair, Swiss, just taken up Liechtensteiner nationality, went and did a river dance in the corner. Okay, I guess he's got his national identity very confused. Anyway, let's see if we can build from the back and get another goal on the board immediately. One for Lorenz Kraus would be nice. Burmester plays it out wide. Johnson with the cross. He was looking for Krauss. He's read his script today, that's for sure. Anyway, and we got a chance to come at them again. Okay, Lopez. Come on, Lopez. That's it. Nice. It comes to Krauss. Krauss between two defenders. He lays it off for Fabio Fair. I don't think he really laid it off. It was more he got tackled. But 2-0. Fantastic. All right, Burmester plays it inside to Lopez. Come on. This is Krauss's moment. We've got it now. And there we go. Lorenz Kraus. Alabak here. But no, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed for offside. Deary me, that was almost the moment. And I'm not sure that was offside at all, to be honest. All right, we're still getting a chance, though. This has got to be the last attack of the game. And there we go. Krauss gets his goal, and it's not been disallowed this time. Lopez gets his assist. All right, into the second half now, obviously, as that was so deep into stoppage time in the first half. And it's crossed over for Burmester, gets on the score sheet. It's kind of a passing of the torch moment from Krauss to Burmester. That's good. Krauss has got his goal, so we can, with 10 minutes left, we can sub him off and let him lap up the adulation of the Rhine Park Stadium. But anyway, here we go. Are we going to add goal number 5 here? It's played into Lopez again. Lopez and Cristiano linking up well. It comes out to Burmester. Beautiful control there. Edu, come on, he's pushed up. He crosses it in. Fabio Fair gets his hat-trick. Right, Burmester is on the score sheet. I think he's a bit tired, so we're going to bring on Daniel Fassold, one of our youngsters, get him some game time. And Tony Block as well. I don't know why we didn't start with him, actually, but let's get him out there to represent FC Vaduz in this final. Get him enough time to get a rating. All right, 8 minutes left, plus stoppages, however long that's going to be. Let's have one last attack, one last chance for Lorenz Kraus to get a goal. Fassold nearly got it there, on as a sub, of course. Fabio Fair, oh, it's intercepted. Cristiano, a little bit slow there. And is it Bolzers that are going to launch a counter-attack? They've got some Bolzers. All right, decent shot. All right, with, just about 5 minutes left to play. We're going to sub off Lorenz Kraus. We're going to bring on Holgado in his place. Now, this is something where I wish kind of Football Manager maybe had some cutscenes, or we just got a bit more acknowledgement of this in, that little text commentary at the bottom, the fact that he's coming off and he's being substituted. It's his final ever appearance for the club and all of that. And, but yeah, we don't get it. I don't know. Is that something you'd like to see, or do you think it would just, much like these trophy presentations, get repetitive very quickly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But it is Liechtensteiner Cup. Is this number 5 or number 6 for me at this point? I think it's number 6 now. But all right, this is passage back to the Europa League for next season, which is always good news. And there you go. Thank you, Lorenz Kraus. Youth intake day arrived. We get Lorenz Kraus, who could go on to become a star striker in the future. FC Vaduz youth intake top prospect Lorenz Kraus got his first ever international goal, Liechtenstein's youngest ever player, and indeed the youngest ever goal scorer in Euro qualifying in the process. Lorenz Kraus, again with more records, scoring on his club debut. The youngest ever goal scorer for the club, and the youngest ever scorer in the Conference League. We were not awed by the star power Phil Jones brought to the team, as we took an early lead thanks to superstar youngster Lorenz Kraus. Currently top the group, and there it is, Lorenz Kraus. I keep calling him Lorenzo Kraus, don't I? Lorenzo Kraus is a better name. None other than Manchester United boss Ten Hag was spotted in Wankdorf on a scouting mission. Lorenz Kraus showed why he is such a sought-after talent with a last-minute winner, as we won the cup for the third time. And look at this, on the timeline, Lorenz Kraus actually made the NXGN list.
There are many and many goals after many and many months of negotiations. It's a here we go.
What was this? Only Lorenz Kraus scoring one of the biggest goals of his career so far. And there you go. Thank you, Lorenz Kraus. So after our emotional goodbye there to Lorenz Kraus, time now for the end of season review. We may not have officially won the title in Switzerland, but we get first, and we get a trophy icon under our final position, so we know who the real champions are, right? A great run in Europe gives us hope for the future as well. And the cup, well, it was the cup, and we'll never say no to the chance to win it. 28 goals for Krauss in his final season with the club, and 18 from Burmester. Impressive when you consider he mainly played on the wing. Fair and Holgado deserve mentions for their 14 goals apiece and impressive assist numbers as well. Jankovic was again Fans Player of the Season, Krauss Fans Young Player of the Season, and was named Swiss Super League Young Talent of the Season as well for the second time. Recognition as well for me, as I got the Manager of the Year award for a second straight time, and that was our 2026-27 campaign. Can we cope with life after Krauss next season? Can we get anywhere close to the same level of success? Well, you know what you have to do to find out.